Surprise,
Bi.
You are?
Racial.
If the last decade has proven anything, it's that it's safer and easier to come out to the world and show your true orientation. Yes, there is still a lot of prejudice around the action and the moral question that it poses to certain groups. But more and more, laws are being put into place to show these LGBTQ+ groups that it's okay to show who you are to the world. And in 2020 alone, a lot of people have come out as bi, shocking the world as a result. Allow us to show you 13 bisexual actresses and actors who came out in 2020. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. 13. Lili Cravalho.
How you doing? You straight? She said, no, I'm bi. She said, are you drunk? I said, no, I'm high.
In an April TikTok video, the Moana and the Little Mermaid live star opened up and publicly confirmed her bisexuality. When a fan on Twitter asked her directly about whether or not she likes girls, Lili simply directed the fan to go and check out her official TikTok account. On her account, Lili posted a video where she lip-synced the words to rapper Eminem's "Those Kinda Nights" track. Seriously though, how are you doing? You straight? She mouths, no, I'm bi. That's certainly a unique way to come out to the world, but you can't deny it's effective. It's also important that she's not only bi, but a Disney star, because Disney hasn't always been the best in regards to showcasing the LGBTQ+ community. But here, at least, they have a visible star that's been used in multiple productions and will be coming back, as a sequel to Moana is coming. 12. Tatyana Ringsby.
Ain't nothing please me more than you.
Model and social media star Tatyana Ringsby came out as bisexual in May during a viral video posted to her TikTok. The Hawaii-based content creator, known for her YouTube and TikTok videos, documented the moment in which she offered her parents a cake with the words, "Surprise, I'm bi," spelled out in icing. Again, kind of an odd way to reveal your orientation to the world and to one's own parents, but in this case it honestly fits the kind of personality that Tatyana is. And as many who struggle with revealing themselves will tell you, the hardest part is coming out to your parents. Because you never know how they're going to react, and the last thing you want is a divide in your family because of who you are and how they can't accept that. But she seems to be doing just fine, and the video, no doubt, got a lot of views. 11. Lili Reinhart.
Although I've never announced it publicly before, I am a proud bisexual woman.
The 23-year-old actress, known mostly for starring in the CW's teen drama series Riverdale and in 2019's critically acclaimed J.Lo and Constance Wu-led film Hustlers, publicly came out as bisexual at the beginning of June while publicly voicing her support for the ongoing Black Lives Matter movement. Although I've never announced it publicly before, I am a proud bisexual woman, the 23-year-old said in a statement on her Instagram stories, sharing a flyer for the peaceful LGBTQ+ for Black Lives Matter protest that was held in West Hollywood, California at the start of Pride Month. And I will be joining this protest today. Come join. That's honestly rather inspiring, as she's using her coming out announcement to promote an equally as important movement. 10. Pearl Mackie.
It's been incredible. I think maybe when I get home, then I'll finally, the reality of it will sink in and I'll probably explode or something.
The 33-year-old film, TV, and stage actor who played lesbian character Bill Potts on the long-running sci-fi show Doctor Who's 10th season back in 2017, took to Instagram to come out to the world as a bisexual woman. Proud to be bisexual, proud to be Black, proud of all my LGBTQ+ brothers and sisters and everyone in between, Mackie wrote. We matter, you matter. Big love and enough respect. Happy Pride, everyone. It was a huge thing when her character Bill was on Doctor Who, and for her to come out like that must have been a huge uplifting statement for not just her fans, but the LGBTQ+ family as a whole. They really do depend on one another to keep building up their strength, and this was no doubt a big help for them all. 9. Lapsley.
And I had like a mild bloop today where some of the backing track didn't work, but apart from that, it was pretty sweet.
British singer-songwriter Lapsley came out in an Instagram post commemorating the end of Pride Month. My sexuality is something I've struggled with understanding and accepting since I was a teenager, and through a mixture of teenage trauma, the local culture, and moments of bullying, I associated anything to do with my sexual behavior and sexual identity as being shameful. She opened up about her past struggles with her identity and sexuality. So although my close friends and some family have been aware, I come out to the world, now, with pride, as a bisexual woman. 8. Nicholas Petrica.
My name's Nicholas.
I'm the lead singer of a band called Walk the Moon, and I'm bisexual.
The Walk the Moon frontman came out as bisexual on the last day of Pride Month in an emotional and revelatory Instagram post. "I am bisexual," he declared. "Today is the last day of Pride Month here in the year 2020, and I think it's time I said that. I believe that sexuality is a spectrum, and I believe that most people probably live somewhere in between these far ends, heteronormative ends of this spectrum," Petrika continued in his Instagram caption. "And I believe that you can be an LGBTQ plus person whether you have had a particular type of experience with someone yet or ever in your life." Strong and powerful message, wouldn't you say? 7. Avery Wilson.
Absolutely. I mean, every day that I wake up, I'm trying to figure out, how can I be better?
The lead singer and The Voice Season 3 alum came out as bisexual on his 25th birthday in late July. "I've always personally faced, but publicly never answered one huge question about myself, all because I wanted my privacy and I felt like my business is just that, my business," he wrote in an Instagram post. Well, things just don't work that way when you're known on a big social scale. To finally answer the question, yes, I'm a bisexual man who's in love with love. I am who I am and I love who I love. Always have and always will. 6. Luke Strong.
Yeah, this will be my 5th time, I think. So I've been there quite a few times.
The 5-time British trampoline gymnastics champion came out as bisexual in July on the BBC's LGBT Sport podcast, where he made it clear he doesn't care much for what critics think of him. "It doesn't bother me," he said. "I feel sorry for people like that who are close-minded and still think it's offensive to be called gay, because it's not." A message that many have been saying over the years, and it's becoming more true every day. 5. Tinashe.
So I hope that it means something to you guys too. Seems like we're going neon, yeah? Woo!
The singer Tinashe has a very interesting thought process about her orientation. She's bi, but she doesn't like to put a label on it, apparently. "It's not that I don't like putting a label on it, but when you say you're bisexual, a lot of people think they just have a lack of understanding about what it is. And I tend to shy away from terms, I guess this is the theme of my life, that make people want to categorize me or put me in a box," she told the mag. "I don't like that shit, but I can still give you a general sense of, yeah, I'm bisexual, I'm somewhere on the spectrum, Yeah, makes sense, Tinashe." 4. Becky Albertalli.
You can never redo. I mean, maybe it's better that way. Like maybe.
The Yeah author, most known for penning Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, the book that served as the basis for beloved gay teen rom-com Love, Simon, came out as bisexual in an August essay. "I'm bi," she wrote in her piece entitled "I Know I'm Late. Sorry it took me so long to get here. But then again, at least the little red coming out book I needed was already on my shelf, in about 30 different languages. I think I finally know why I wrote it. 3. Andrew Gillum.
And the answer is, I don't identify as gay, but I do identify as bisexual.
The former Democratic Florida gubernatorial candidate and Tallahassee mayor came out as bisexual in a September interview with journalist Tamron Hall. To be very honest with you, when you didn't ask the question, you put it out there is whether or not I identify as gay. And the answer is I don't identify as gay. But I do identify as bisexual, and that is something that I have never shared publicly before, Gillum told Hall during their conversation. For a politician to say that is huge, as it's long been believed that LGBTQ plus candidates won't get elected. But 2020 proved that definitively false. 2. Levi Davis.
I don't see myself as a symbol just because I am bisexual.
Levi Davis is a rugby player, and he made history by coming out as bi because he was the first union rugby player to do so. I had hidden it well, but I couldn't keep it secret any longer, he said about the decision to come out to his teammates. I had to tell them, all of them, not just a few. I didn't want it to turn into Chinese whispers, so on the spur of the moment, I put it on our WhatsApp group. 1. Francois Arnold.
It's something I try not to think about, but so I knew I wasn't going to be able to go that far.
The Canadian actor who starred in the Borgias came out as bisexual during Bi Week 2020 in September. Last week, I was chatting with work friends, and as I brought up a trip I'd taken with an ex-girlfriend, I asked myself for the 10,000th time, How to tell such a story without making it seem that was the whole story of me, he wrote in a series of posts on his Instagram story. I'm sure many bisexual guys feel the same and end up doing as I did, letting other people's assumptions of straightness stand uncorrected. But I've always considered myself bisexual, not confused or trying to look edgy, not disloyal, not ashamed. Nor should he be ashamed. So what do you think? What do you think of these men and women who came out as bi over the course of the year 2020? Which of them do you think was the most shocking in terms of the revelation? Did you have a feeling that some of them were hiding their orientation before their announcement? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.